What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about Canadian news because, as an American, I never get to hear about Canadian news here in the United States from any of our news or media coverage. So today, I'd like to take some time to learn about the current news and events happening in Canada right now that I otherwise would never get to hear about. So let's take a look, starting with the flames expected to flare, crews make critical progress in fighting Jasper wildfire. Jasper wildfire? Like Jasper National Park? Jasper? Like, what? Hold on. Is there a wildfire in Jasper National Park? Canada? Fire could cost 700 million in insurance. Oh my god. Yes. Crews on the front lines of a wildfire that incinerated Jasper? Huh? How bad is this? Are working to ensure the community is not damaged by the flames twice. Twice? I didn't even hear about the first time. The fire continues to burn out of control and remains a threat to the historic town site in the heart of Jasper National Park. My god. What? I'm genuinely surprised I didn't hear about this. Like, even here in America, I'm surprised. Because this sounds like really big news. Tragic news. Oh my god. A while ago I've done at least a video or two reacting to Jasper National Park. Is beautiful. It's amazing. The thought of it like going up in flames. I just want to understand how bad this actually is. Close to 1/3 of the town site's structures are destroyed. Early estimates suggest the wildfire could cost up to 700 million, making it one of the most expensive wildfire disasters in Canadian history. Yeah, the cost of it is, of course, bad, but it's really like the thought of losing this historical, are we talking about the town of Jasper and the national park? Like, that's priceless. It's not about money at that point. Like, firefighters are making progress strengthening fire guards that will slow the flames should the fire advance. Oh yeah, I think I learned about like zombie wildfires where you put it out and then it can start up again and no way. No way. What are these links? 12 Jasper landmarks tourists might wonder. Oh, landmarks that might have been destroyed? A third of the Jasper town site destroyed, July 24th and 25th. This cabin? So these are like the areas that may have been destroyed. Jasper Skytram? Are these the places that were destroyed or are okay? Oh, these are places that we might wonder about. If they were just, yes, I am wondering. What is this? They adopted Jasper the bear as a mascot. Is Jasper the bear okay? is this mascot okay? Jasper the bear? Did he get burned down? What? I don't know. I don't think I have time to go through everything with the Jasper wildfire here. Maybe there will be some more news articles as we go along, but oh my god. Well, it sounds like I actually missed the wildfire. It sounds like it happened. Like, I don't know, quite a few days ago now. Like the 24th? Wow. Well, I hope it's getting under control. My god. Members of Halifax Arfrickville community are furious after 5 shot during an annual reunion? People were shot in Canada. 5? In Nova Scotia. This is something we're not used to, and it's got to stop. Yeah, I hope it's not something that you're used to. What is... This was a reunion? Former residents and descendants of those who grew up in the historic black community of Africville are incensed after 5 people were shot on Saturday during a reunion in Halifax? No way. Are you kidding me? Were there any fatalities? I'm curious about. Of course, it's horrible people were shot. That's shocking, actually. And again, not stuff that, like, here in America, we really don't hear about some of this stuff that happens in Canada, like shootings. And I think it kind of alters our perspective because after looking at the Canadian news a few times, I realized that Americans have a very, very naive, almost like innocent perspective of Canada, like, and what goes on. Like, it's clear to me Canada is just, people. It's a country, and bad things happen and good things happen, and it's really the bad things that really shock me looking at the Canadian news because as an American who's just lived in America my whole life, this is really stuff that we don't hear about. It doesn't make its way into our American news. Some of this crazy stuff that happens in Canada. I used to be more naive and think like, oh, Canada, where nothing bad ever happens, ever. And it's like, come on. That was sort of silly. I think statistically, Canada has like less crime and all than the United States. That's certainly true. Less murder, less crime, but not zero like many Americans may have thought. She lost 200,000 bees to bandits. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh at other people's bee misfortune, but what is this? Is now one of many paying thousands on surveillance. She lost 20,000 bees to bandits. Am I seeing this right? Like her bees got stolen? Is nothing sacred anymore? Vandalism and theft have people investing in security cameras. What? She walks through her yard and points to an empty wooden pallet that used to house her beehives. She's 200,000 bees short. How do you steal 200,000 bees? 4 hives disappeared overnight in what was, she suspects, an amateur hive heist. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. These incidents are too common in Quebec. Are you joking me? Talk about something I didn't know was happening. That's horrible. I mean, that I don't know, but the bees are probably her livelihood, her business. So this is really like stealing from a small business and ruining her life, probably. I don't know how many bees she has, but again, not the conversation I expected to have today. Bee bandits in Canada. Where? Montreal. Jeez. Let's keep going. Crazy Journey reunites a missing horse with its family. Do we need a little like wholesome news really quick? Days of searching, professional tracker brought Flex the horse home. There we go. Here's a good story for today. Flex the horse was missing and found his way home. Is it like a funny story? How did they phrase it? Crazy journey? What was Flex getting up to on his crazy journey? This sounds like a Disney movie or something. They hired a tracker. They leaned on friends and strangers. He ran away wearing his saddle. Okay. Flex the horse back home. That's good. What else do we have here? Canadian seniors are wealthier than ever. Do senior discounts still make sense? What? See, what are some of these headlines have me scratching my head? The Canadian seniors are wealthier than ever. I think that's just normal. Like in the cycle of like age and the economy, like if you live longer, you accumulate more wealth, you own a house, or that's normal, right? Seniors will be wealthier. Do they deserve their discounts? Like $5 off at the movie theater? Like that, like the senior tickets discount? Or is this really where we're at? Younger generations struggling. Say discounts would make a big help. So the younger generations need the discount for our McDonald's McFlurries, huh? Okay. Is there anything else about this? This seems more of an opinion kind of thing, honestly. Glad that the seniors are doing good in Canada. What else do we have here? Oh, tenants fight back as landlords seeking own use evictions rise 85% in Ontario. Like people are getting evicted in Ontario? Many more landlords need their property back, often because of higher interest rates. People are getting evicted in Ontario. In a hot Toronto real estate market, tenants are paying well below market rent for their units in low-rise building in East York, and their landlord wants them out, according to their eviction notice. The landlord plans to move family members into both apartments. Can they just kick you out if they on what grounds are they being evicted? What does this own use eviction mean? They need their property back? Huh? Is this legal? Are they raising the price of renting? Or I don't know. I'm a little confused about this. Giving up their apartment would mean her daughter and granddaughter would have to leave Toronto permanently or be homeless. Rents are reaching new highs across the country. They're tracking bad faith evictions. Really? Is this legal? I don't know. Huh. That's very sad to hear about, though, isn't it? Like, the fact that there are people in Ontario having to worry about where they're going to live, if they're going to be evicted, if they can afford rent. I know in some countries, in some places, they make laws about this, how much you can increase rent and stuff like that. That's sad to hear about, that's happening in Ontario. New D&D strategy warns Canadian military approach to artificial intelligence is fragmented. Oh, God. Artificial intelligence and military? That's scary to think about, isn't it? When inevitably artificial intelligence, well, I'm sure it's already happening. Artificial intelligence, like, controls your militaries, like boats and airplanes and missiles, and it's not even humans waging war anymore. We're just shooting missiles at each other, piloted by robots and artificial intelligence, and scary stuff, honestly. Interesting how technology, it seems to have reached a critical mass. Like, things are so good. Humanity has, like, really started to peak with technology. Like, we got big TVs that are pretty cheap, and internet, YouTube, and it's like, maybe we should just stop. Maybe we're good. Maybe we're good to go. And then it's like, no, artificial intelligence must tell us what to think. And no more artists painting pictures, just artificially generated paintings. I don't know. There's a lot of good that comes out of it, but also you might get robot-powered warships waging battle. Yep. Not to get too carried away there. British Columbia search and rescue group saves hikers stranded on a glacier from wildfire. What is this? What is this? British Columbia, they saved hikers that were stranded on a glacier that were going to get burned up from a wildfire? This could be a movie. What? Wildfires continue to burn across the Kootenay region. A group of 4 women were helicoptered off a glacier because they were trapped by wildfire. Search and rescue team flew through the smoke near an approaching wildfire to find the hikers. Thank God. Oh my God, that's insane. I'm glad they're okay. That's crazy. Hundreds are under evacuation orders in British Columbia as wildfires grow. Oh my God. So, okay, this is an update on the wildfire situation. It's not just Jasper. It's like many areas of British Columbia. Recent rain, cooler temperature has reduced wildfire behavior. That's good. Man, it's so tragic how much in the Canadian news, when I do look at it, it seems like there's always something about wildfire every few weeks, but this week is especially bad. This sounds especially bad. Hundreds are told to evacuate their homes as more than 360 wildfires burn in British Columbia. So sad. The residents of the village of Slocan, 380 people. Like, where are you supposed to go? I hope these people are getting help. Place to live? It's hard to leave home. No kidding. I can't even imagine. Can't even imagine. We got an early advance warning from the Wildfire Service. At least, like, it's all in the name of safety, and this is preventative and precautions to save people, but does that change the fact that their homes are literally getting burned down? No. Sad. Sad. It seems like Canada is doing all it can to fight wildfires, and it's just never enough. Like, it's such a mountain to climb. All these wildfires. Very sad. Community rallies around 7-year-old Saskatoon girl who was robbed of cash and candy at a lemonade stand. Is nothing sacred? Bees are getting stolen. And now a 7-year-old girl was robbed at their lemonade stand. Are you kidding me? On Monday, 2 teenagers robbed the 7-year-old's lemonade stand on the front lawn of her home in Saskatoon's Westview neighborhood. She was not hurt. Good. That's insane. That's disgusting. Like, it's, that just makes me mad. Like, the wildfires make me sad. The robbing a 7-year-old at their lemonade stand, that just makes me mad. It sounds like they created a fundraiser. They raised $11,000. Good. That's great. That's great. That's great. The community is coming together. She got to play baseball. Good. 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 Okay. That makes me feel better. Oh, Saskatchewan ranked worst in Canada for violent crime, property crime, and assault. Really? Saskatchewan? I don't know much about Saskatchewan. That's too bad. I mean, there has to be a province that is ranked the lowest, unfortunately, and it's Saskatchewan. Wait, isn't that where Saskatoon is? That's where the girl was robbed at her lemonade stand. In Saskatchewan. It's starting to make sense. That's where it started going downhill. when you're robbing lemonade stands, that's the signal. Saskatoon ranked worst in the country for crime, property crime, interpersonal violence, violent crime. Jeez. These are new 2023 statistics. I didn't know that about Saskatchewan. I'm sure there's a lot of great things about Saskatchewan as well. But you also have the most crime. So, hopefully, some work is done on that. Anything else real quick? Let's scroll down here. Historic British Columbia town no longer under wildfire evacuation. That's good. Oh my God, more evacuation in British Columbia. My God. Anything positive real quick? I desperately am looking for something positive. to close this out today. Um, hmm. Uh, NB Public Health issues exposure notice after measles. Oh, measles are spreading. No, 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 no. We want anything positive? I think I gotta try to end on something positive. Scotiabank fixed its technical issue that stalled payday deposits to customers. People weren't getting paid by Scotiabank. Is that like based in Nova Scotia, or that's a bank in Canada? They couldn't pay people their payday. Oh my god, people must have been furious. Um, uh, Feds pay First Nation $147 million over water rights. They got paid. Um, this donations for a woman who couldn't afford to bury her daughter. So sad. It's like the lemonade stand though. I'm glad that she's getting donations like lemonade stand girl as well. Um, maybe there isn't anything. Joe Biden compelled to stand down. Could Trudeau go next? Is Trudeau gonna stand down? I don't think so. Joe Biden had to stand down because he literally was having like health and mental acuity issues, I believe. Um, More about wildfires in British Columbia. Man, that's been the news in Canada all week by the look of it. Um, all right. No, I don't think so. Isn't that? That's kind of sad. I can't really find anything too positive. Calgary's paying to get a new arena. The Canadian soccer team was spying. I saw that on TikTok. Canadian soccer team was spying on people at the Olympics. Oh no. Okay, I think with that, we're gonna have to call it a day. That is the Canadian news. I don't know. Not too many positive news stories this week, I'm sad to say, but a lot of interesting stuff happening, and unfortunately, the truth is a lot of tragic stuff happening in Canada this week. That's kind of what the news is. I get it, you know. That the news is kind of there to report bad stuff, it seems like these days. Maybe I didn't hear much good stuff. But I am happy to be more educated about what is happening in Canada. I can take that away. So for that reason, I enjoyed this. Anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on any of this Canadian news here this week, and or if there's any other Canadian news that I missed that I should know about. That'd be great to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Canada and Canadian culture, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.